Hi, it's Linda, and as I promised, I'm here with a valuable exercise about a key thing you must do, and that's take the very first step to get answers from within. So, how do you take that first step? Recognize when and how you're actually talking to yourself. If you're like me, you've spent your entire life serving others while ignoring yourself and your own needs, and never taking the time to actually listen to yourself and to your own needs. In fact, not only do we not listen to ourselves, we've actually lost the ability to even recognize when we're talking to ourselves. Here's an example I call my perception style. It's a way to understand how and when you talk to yourself. This was my first step when into finally listening to and valuing what I have to say. And the exercise is this. Take a little notepad with you wherever you go. Don't forget the pen. And as you move through your day, make note of what captures your attention, whether it's something you see, you hear, or feel. It doesn't even have to be a complete thought. It could just be an impression, a writer downer. Here's some examples of what I call perception notes, the things that you perceive that you might want to write down. And here's example number one. The clouds look like an angel. Here's a second example. I heard, take a break. And here's a third. That gave me goosebumps. Mark the moment by taking a quick note. There's something important going on, and you're training yourself to recognize when and how you are talking to yourself. Okay, so now that you have these perception notes, what do you do with them? Take them and categorize them into one of three ways. Ask, what did I notice about it? Was it how it looked, what it sounded like, or how it felt? This is your opportunity to discover your perception style, also known as the type of sensory orientation that you have. In other words, you're noticing the way that you talk to yourself, the way that you receive information and insight, because it comes to you in a particular way for you. How something looked, how something sounded, how something felt. To summarize, if most of the notes that you've taken have to do with sight, you'll notice words and phrases about something you see or a picture. Your perception style is visual. If you notice that your notes mainly have to do with sound, something you heard or that you said, your perception style is auditory. If you find that the things that you've noted have to do with sensations, something tactile, movement, or temperature related, your perception style is feeling. Categorizing your notes will help you understand how you prefer to talk to yourself. You'll find that your perception style is visual, auditory, or feeling. This is important insight that reveals the mechanics of how and when you're talking to yourself. Congratulations on discovering your perception style. Now you know when and how you talk to yourself. As you move around your world over the next day, you'll find yourself noticing the number of times and the ways you're actually talking to yourself. Great, right? It's exercises like these that help you truly value yourself. And yes, it's important to know the value of this exercise, but even more important to try it and to do it. And I'm going to support you in doing it. So go out there, enjoy, have fun with it. I'll come back and I'll check in again to see how you're doing and answer any questions that you might have.